Rams and Packers coming up on EA Sports as we welcome you to Green Bay, Wisconsin for today's game.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The Packers take it from the 23. That's a gain of 6.
Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you, you get great rewards later in the game.
The Packers have it at the 29. And now here's the handoff. That's Laurinaitis surging in to make the tackle.
The Rams guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Starks is in the backfield. The Packers have to get to the 33 for a first. Looking long. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. They're in punting formation. Austin's going to look for space now. Brought down at the 38. And a run back of about 13. Gurley's lined up as the single back. Brian Quick has the catch. Home for the touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Over the middle, and incomplete that time. One player to watch, the running back out of Alabama, Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy gives his offense and his football team some toughness. You always need guys that just love contact and get it done for you. Eddie Lacy's that guy.
The Packers will take the snap from the 25. Rodgers got the catch and the first. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Catch made. And Ayers is there to take him down. Taking a look at this defense on the line. The second pick out of Virginia in 2008. It's Chris Long.
Yeah, how's that working out? A lot of people thought, oh, Chris Long doesn't deserve to be the second pick of the draft. He's proved them all wrong. He is an excellent outside force and one of the hardest working guys in the league.
They'll mark him at the 46.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play. The Packers now move the chains. That's reception number 2 for him.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll run it off the toss. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Lacy is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd down following the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Lacy, a solo back set. They'll go Brown. Picks up about 2.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Has the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the 1st.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
Double tight end formation. Aaron Donald with the sack.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Set up now at the 32. Lacy lines up in the backfield. Toss play to Lacy. That's a gain of 7. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Well, when it's 3rd and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Mounting a serious drive. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. 3rd and a long way to go. Rodgers throws this one incomplete. And the action is heating up here at the intersection of Lombardi Avenue and Oneida Street, Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And he converts here on the field goal try. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the 2nd quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
Tackles made right around the 26-yard line.
The Rams offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
It's complete to Todd Gurley.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Rams have it at the 24. Cook's going to pull in the bullet pass. And in for the touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the 2nd quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
Hyde's going to test the coverage this time. Packers are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic, where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead.
2nd and 10 coming up. Lacey, a solo back set. The Packers will take the snap from the 25. Throws the pass.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
3rd down on the way. Starks is in the backfield. The catch is made by James Starks. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. A foot race to the end zone. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Early in the 2nd, and it looks like we've got a ball game on our hands here, partner.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry. I don't know how you were feeling, but, man, I didn't want to do another blowout because it was looking like that. But that touchdown here early in the 2nd, like you said, turns everything around.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Austin's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Rams offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy. Jim, it's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
The Rams from the 27. Launching it deep. Nice catch.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Keenum's now completed 4 in a row. Quarters formation here for the defense. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20. Second down and 10. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. 3rd and 2 here after the run. Gurley's taking the handoff. Give Peppers the credit for that tackle.
1st down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
First and goal. Here's the quick toss. Clinton Dix all over that offense and brings him down.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you could do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy.
when you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of a couple that time. Gurley's got it. Screenplay. Hides there to make the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Gurley's. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal. And what do? They don't, it doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Takes the knee. Rodgers will now bring his offense onto the field and start this next drive at the 20. The Packers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Lacy, a solo back set. Will go ground. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Tim Mastay now called on to punt. Austin's going to take this one from the 30. And a run back of about 7. The Rams offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Rams come out. 2 tight ends on the field. The Rams from the 37. Cooks there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down coming up. Gurley's lined up in a single back formation. Heaving it down the field. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Going deep, and it's incomplete.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
The Rams have it at the 44. Keenum's Julius Peppers brings the quarterback down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Packers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Second down, and they must be careful at this point. Rodgers will have it in the pistol. 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Jenkins there to make the stop.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Unbelievable grab.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 24. Rodgers going to take off with it, and it's incomplete.
Rodgers is able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Second down here. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Rodgers running away from the pressure, but it's incomplete. And that wraps up the first half here at the home of the Cheeseheads. We'll take a quick break at halftime and return shortly for the start of the third quarter. Along with Phil Simms and Danielle Bellini, Jim Nance from Lambeau Field as the second half is about to get underway. Austin will test the coverage. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Rams offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. After running it, it's second down.
Now let's go.
The Rams get a first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Keenum's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 33. Easy catch there. No one near him. First down and 10. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. 2nd and 4 coming up. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Cooks really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and 4. And it's thrown incomplete. All set to punt here. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Packers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Lacy, a solo back set. Catch made. Rodgers met after a gain of 8.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Rodgers sends it to Cobb. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Flip to the outside. That's a gain of 6.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down on the way. Lacy lines up in the backfield. Scans the field. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Rams stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 33. Austin has the catch. Touchdown! And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
Hyde's going to run this one out. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Lacey, a solo back set. Here's the handoff. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. First down here after the run. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. He's drilled as he throws. Second down and 10. And Rodgers will hand it off. And Cobb is stopped there. This time for 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's 3rd down coming up. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. He's brought to a halt. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and man, this has been a bad day, and it's, like you said, Jim, it just continues.
First down at the 28. Kenny Britt pulls it in.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Snapping the football from the 28.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Almost intercepted.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. 3rd and 10. Jumps up and hauls it in.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Bill runs it in for the touchdown. Early in the 4th, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
The Rams lined up for the extra point.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. And he takes a knee. Rodgers will now bring his offense onto the field and start this next drive at the 20.
The Packers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Toss to the outside. It'll be third down. Starks lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First down at the 31. And it's knocked down. Second and 10. Rodgers going to take off with it. Finds his mark. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Packers have it at the 44. Looking across the middle. Gains 5.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. Launches it down the field. Rodgers sends it to Cobb.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Laurinaitis takes him down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Packers have it at the 24. Rodgers now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
I think the coach has got to call more of these plays. That's a good job of at least trying to get the big play, but they cannot get the completion on that long throw.
Third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Donald takes down the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. An empty possession for the offense.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Rams have it at the 39. Fumble, and the defense has it. They've got the sizable lead here, Phil Simms, but the one thing they don't want to do is let their guard down and make some silly middle mistakes like they did just there, coughing up the football.
You always have to be ready when you go on the field to try to think about what you're going to do, be sharp. I think you're right. They let their guard down, and that led to that fumble.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. And here's the toss. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Lacy, a solo back set.
He'll throw it over the middle.
The football sits at the 40.
The Packers will take the snap from the 40. It's intercepted.
Going to take it the distance.
The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
What a catch, what an interception, and not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
The Rams setting up for the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Packers offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
The reception by Lacey, able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Second down and 5. Rodgers going to take off with it. Donald gets to the quarterback and makes the tackle.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just send the front four. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Takes the hit, throws.
The Packers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Going for it on fourth down. Double tight end formation. Down the field. The Packers turned the ball over on downs. And the way this game has gone, you just had the feeling the defense was going to make the stand right there.
Yeah, dominating performance in so many ways today, but right there you said it, fourth down for the defense. Once again, to come through, to be aggressive and make the play. An outstanding day all around for this football team.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.